Shalom, once again giving all of the praises and the glory to the Most High and His Son, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Wadash, and double honors to the elder apostles of the great millstone that have taught me this truth, and to include the elder bishops on down, and Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Barakatham, to the brothers worldwide that's forwarding this truth, and unto those that learning, and to those that are learning and listening. And it's your brother Laban. Once again, what I want to do is I want to speak briefly about this over here. As you can see, I'm on the X right now. And this happened, if I'm correct, maybe some days ago, where you have a lot of these, Israelis that are fleeing Israel with, to do with, of course, multiple of different reasons. Reason number one being that they don't want to join the military to fight, because it's mandatory when your country's at war in Israel, you have to join the military, and they ain't trying to do that, so they trying to flee. So, this land over here is becoming a burdensome stone among the nations that surround it, as that's written in the book of Zechariah, the 12th chapter. However, I also want to say this too. This proves that they don't fit the prophecy, because when they went into the land in 1948, that was to convey the point of Isaiah, the 2nd chapter, that they were going to be in a peaceful habitation. And also Isaiah, the 60th chapter, there's a particular verse in it which reads that they would be in safety. So we don't see that right now. We don't see that these people are in a sense of safety. What we see is that these people are in a state of panic, okay, because of war is being had in the east, and as well as that's written too, that nations will not lift up sword against nation when the Israelites return back to the land. All right, just to mention Zechariah 12 and verse 1 now. The burden of the word of the Lord for Israel, saith the Lord, which stretcheth forth the heavens, and lay of the foundation of the earth in form of the spirit of man within him. Behold, I will make Jerusalem a cup of troubling unto all the people round about, when they shall be in the siege, both against Judah and Jerusalem. Now, to qualify this is originally speaking about which would happen in the future with our people in 70 AD, because you had our people which were sieged in Jerusalem because of the, if I'm correct, the first Jewish or Roman Jewish wars, okay, by the behest of Titus and the mission, which were the two sons of Vespasian. And so they gave the edict for the military to bring an end to Jerusalem, and they sieged the people that were in that land, and it got so bad that there was no food that could actually get into that area. And so what did our people ended up doing? Eating anything that they could find. If that included eating the leather off their shoe, then that's what they did. Or even their own children. There were women that were eating their own children. That's how bad it got over there. And you can check that out on the Josephus book. All right, which ties into the book of Deuteronomy 28. And I believe from the verses of between 56 to verse 58. All right, I think it's verse 54, between verse 54 and verse 58. All right. As a matter of fact, let me read that right now. Let's go and pull that out real quick. I believe it's verse 56. It's verse 57. So as this reads, and towards her young ones that cometh out from between her feet, and towards her children which she shall bear, for she shall eat them for one of all things secretly in the siege, and straightness wherewith thine enemy shall distress thee in thy gates. So 70 AD was a big thing, because Moses prophesied about this, and this was that event came way before his time. All right, so that event 70 AD was ordained to come to pass. So for him to have seen that, because the Lord revealed it to him, that must have been a big thing. But guess what? There's a time of trouble since there was a nation. So there's going to be a lot of this 2.0. All right, we're going to witness 70 AD on steroids, just to mention. So, yeah, I just wanted to qualify Zechariah 12 and verse 2. But the point is that in verse 3, as this reads, in that day will I make Jerusalem a burdensome stone for all people. All that burden themselves with it shall be cut in pieces, though all of the people of the earth be gathered together against it. So Joel, the 3rd chapter, is going to be, and that's how they're going to be cut off. And how are they going to be cut off? Just to mention, by this nuclear war. All right, which is going to show the indignation of the Lord, which is going to be against all of these nations for the doings of the things that they have done, for the doings in terms of afflicting the nation of Israel is concerned. All right, which the true Israelites are the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. That's the reason why the third woe is happening. Okay, so now, and this is the thing, this is what they're trying to escape. They're trying to escape joining in the military to fight. So if they're the people of the Most High, where's the spirit of David in them? Where's the spirit of Mordecai? You got to question yourself on this. Like, how come they're fleeing? Aren't they supposed to be the people of the Bible? I guess not. 2 Timothy 3. And let's read this over here. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. So we know that the term peril means to be in dangerous times. And we see that very clearly right now. It's getting thick out here, man. It's getting crazy out here. You got this guy over here talking about and speaking of perilous, I can hear the sirens outside. Check that out. Yeah, so this guy over here, he's saying that in his own mind. Now, we don't really know. We can't, it's not confirmed as of so, but you got people that are in this particular region in the east. You got people in the east that are saying that maybe Satan Yahoo, as I'm going to call him, is probably dead because he's been MIA, and I believe this is his 7th day that he's been missing for. You know, I believe he's just ducking for cover, man, because it's getting hot in the east right now, and Israel, you know, pretty much got rocked with the missiles and shit. You know, so he don't know what to do with what he's bared witness to probably when he was in the land of Israel. So he probably fled to as they said, Cyprus or Germany, right? But you got certain people that are saying maybe he's passed away, or maybe he's severely injured because his brother got caught in that too, right? His brother passed away or something along those lines. And then you got this over here, right? So let's just watch this video over here, because he's saying that maybe he's probably passed on. So let's just check what he's saying here, and we're going to move forward.
The last night, when Iran killed David Bernier, head of Mossad. So David had a meeting with Netanyahu. So I am asking myself this question, or any person can ask. If David got murdered with ballistic missiles, so where is the Netanyahu? So the clear news, Netanyahu is dead.
So that's what he's thinking. Right, so now let's play this video over here. Let's play this over here, right? There's a video here that I want to show you, brothers, man. If I could find it. Oh, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. See, this is currently going on right now. Reports claim Israel was bombing tents housing displaced families in Beirut, Lebanon. They bombing Lebanon. What does Lebanon got to do with this, man? Esau's going at it, man. He giving it all he got because the nigga traumatized, man. Niggas is fighting and everything. Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find this real quick. This might take me all day, cause you got constant stuff going on every other hour, man. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? Let me do this. Iran today. Netanyahu. Right? Netanyahu. Oh, man. Yeah, so this is where I wanted to go. Yeah, so they're saying here, Irani social media circulating this news as breaking, while referring to Tehran sources that Israeli PM Benjamin Netanyahu was killed in recent attacks after continuous Iranian strikes. This would mark Iran's biggest history if confirmed. So let's keep going, because that's not really what I wanted to read. Now there was this video of him that got caught up in the rubble or something, and it didn't look like no AI shit either. So I'm gonna see if I can find that real quick. Lord willing, it won't take me all day to find it. Man, it's getting serious out here, man. It's getting serious out here. It really is. Yeah, this is it right here. So I don't know if this is AI or this could very well be real. You know, because sometimes you gotta watch this stuff, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta watch this stuff. But they're saying here, Benjamin Netanyahu has been killed in Iranian strikes, Iranian sources. And I mean, and the thing of it is, and as well as I'm gonna say too, I mean, that might not very well be the case, because I mean, let's just say if this guy got murdered, man, that would have been some big news even in the West. That would have been some major ass news. So I don't think he got murdered. But maybe he could have got severely injured. Who knows? But what we do know now is that this guy is missing in action. And it's been about 7 days. It's been about a week now since he ain't been around. So let me check. Let me do this right real quick. Because he might be back on the scene right now. Justin Netanyahu's family members are crying after confirmed reports of death of Idol. Yeah, okay. Right. China leaked. Oh, shit. China leaked a video claims Netanyahu is badly injured and admitted to an underground military hospital of Iranian missile strikes. God, dog. Man. They saying he got injured in there. So if it's true, then it's getting real out in the East. How so? Yeah, man. They saying it's confirmed, but we'll have to wait and see. We can't jump the gun. They saying, okay, well, it's confirmed. You know, he passed away, right? But we'll have to wait and see. I tell you the truth, I'm not all the way there convinced. You know, okay, this is the 11th hour this was brought out. Netanyahu warns Iran, you are in our sight. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu says so many more surprises are coming in the campaign. Hold on, let me see this.
מי שיניח את נשקו, לא יאונה לו כל רע. מי שלא יעשה זאת, דמו בראשו. ולעם האיראני אני אומר, אני מדבר איתכם ועבורכם כבר עשרות שנים. רגע האמת מתקרב.
Maybe this could be old news, man, because they saying China confirms something along those lines I just read, man. He's saying that China confirms that he's been severely injured. Leaked the video claims. Right? So now let me see this. Because I'm not fully convinced. Okay, right. So he's gonna give his press conference shortly. Okay, right. So he alright. He cool. Alright, cool. So ain't nothing wrong with him, man. 8:15 p.m. So I'm gonna be checking that out. 8:15 p.m. right? So okay, 8:15 p.m. Let me see the timeline for that. 8:15 p.m. in Israel. $8:35. Okay. Live update. 8:15. So when did this go out? Okay, this is it. Right now it's a 12. So press conference. So let me do this. Yeah, I'm just being lazy, man. Okay. Press conference, Israel. Breaking Israel defense orders prepared for wider Lebanon invasion. Netanyahu, right? What's going on, man? Netanyahu. UN briefing. Yeah, he ain't speaking at the UN. All right, so let me go back over here. According to an official in his office, it will be conducted over Zoom. Oh, it was going to be conducted over Zoom. I missed that. Okay, cool. All right. Okay. Well, like I said, we'll have to wait and see. Because I think that could be a personal thing that they're doing on Zoom. You know, personal talk. Yeah, man. So let me read this now. This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come and will not tarry. And I mean, even Bishop Nathaniel knows this. That's why he's trying to capitalize off of that, selling bug out bags and shit. And you know, the bug out plan really is to, again, trust in the Lord, isn't it? That's the only thing. So yeah, now let's read this. This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come and will not tarry. And what is the end? The vision, which is in the appointed time, which is going to declare the end, is the coming of the Son of Man. That's the official vision that we're expecting to fall into fruition. And the thing with Bishop Nathaniel, even he can see it. Even he knows that we're in the end. That's why he's capitalizing off it, selling bug out bags and stuff. And the bug out plan is the Lord himself. It's to trust in these words, as well as it's written, that knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy time. All right. That's the bug out plan right there. So you ain't gotta sell bug out bags or bug out items, because it's all about the money with Bishop Nathaniel. There's a song that the OJs did years ago about the money. And you know, there was a lyric, because I was playing it not too a while back ago, right? And one of them singers said, you can't let the money get to you. Don't let the money get to you. Don't let the money change you. But Nate allowed the money to change him to the point where he had the money. And in that song, you know, there was a message in the song along those lines that don't allow the money to change you. Right? And that song was basically about how, you know, you got some people that need it and what have you. But in the end of the song, and I was playing this song too, man. I was playing this song, one of the songs from the OJs, right? And it was about the, you know, of course, it was a song in regards to the yeah, so now let's read this over here. Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Right. And what is it going to be that will not tarry? The coming of the Son of Man. So the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. And we're in the end right now and it's speaking. All of the things that Yahawashi said to his disciples, we're seeing it right now. And much more to confirm that point that we're in the end. Okay? And even Bishop Nathaniel can now see that. That's why he's saying, that's why the Bishop Nathaniel, he's selling bug out bags and stuff like that. Listen, the bug out plan is to what? Is to trust in these words as well as is written. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. That's it. But you know, they're all about the money. And they've allowed the money to change them and to change the whole entire church. And I'm thinking about this song that the OJs did a while back ago, man. Good things, good things, good things, bad things, baby. Inside joke. But in the end of the song, they was even letting it be known, man, that don't let the money change you. And man, I tell you, man, Bishop Nathaniel, he allowed the money to change him to the point where he turned his church around, man, onto Satan. Now he's teaching contrary. Now he's teaching that the market that you know what ain't what it really is. And he's been changing the doctrine as of lately too. And now he's saying, he's bugging out, talking about how the name of the Lord or the name of the Messiah is Yahweh, when it's not. That's not his name. So what is he trying to say? What he's trying to say is, I'm thinking now, he's coming off like them Christians, because them Christians, they believe that Jesus is the Most High, as they say it. So what he's saying is that Yahawashi is Yahweh. That's not the truth, period. All right? Again, that's lies. So what he's saying is now is like the Christians, because the Christians, they believe that their Messiah is God. So when Nate says that Yahweh is Yahawashi, he's pretty much swinging in that direction, if you get what I'm saying. You know? So yeah, man, that's all I got to say with this right here. I want to give all of the praise and the glory to the Most High and His Son, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rukah, Qudash, and double honor to the elder apostles of the great millstone that have taught us this truth. Shalom.